Today I'm going through more of the beads from the Craigslist haul that I got, and I'm going to show you this container full, which is kind of a mixed batch, which I really love this kind of thing. I know the sorted ones are really nice because they're by color and things like that, but these are like, you just don't know at all what's going to be in here, and I think that's part of the fun. Plus, a lot of the things in this one were kind of more unique and different things like that I guess the lady that I got these from must not have thought they went, as well in those other things, and that these needed their own container. That or they were just left over from different things and she didn't want to put them away or something. But anyways, I'm going to show you. So here are these. Now these I didn't actually sort the small ones from the seed beads because I don't know if there are as many seed beads in here since they're not by color, but here's these first ones, which are Milleflori, and I love them and I think they're really pretty. Here are just some red glass beads that are pretty nice shape. I might actually, yeah, there's a red one, container, so I might move those to that. I haven't decided yet. These are pretty interesting, and I think they'll look really nice, maybe with wood or something like that. Here are these, which are just some small glass beads with a little bit of luster to them. Those are really nice. There's this bag of little containers of seed beads, which I find really cool. These must be from like a catalog, because it has like the little numbers and stuff. And these look like they're from Mill Hill, which the lady who originally owned these, not the one I got them from, must have really loved Mill Hill beads, and so they look pretty good quality, I'm guessing. Or the easiest thing to access in the 90s. Here are some, obsidian? I think that's what I saw. I think these are really pretty. Can't wait to play with those. I love gemstone beads. Here's some more gemstone beads. These are pink. And they're red leopard stone is what it says. I think they have a different name. Here is some moonstone, which I love moonstone. It reminds me of opal. I think those are really nice color variations. And here's some more moonstone. I think those are really nice. Here is beads. It says malachite, but I think it's just made to look the color of malachite, because it looks more like glass or acrylic. And here are some more stone beads. It says serpentine, tube stone. Not sure if you guys saw that very well, but there's that. I think those are cool, and I think I have some beads to go with those. This is, again, malachite chips, but I think it said, like, jeweled tones, which makes me think maybe they're not all actually the stones. And the way these are mixed, I have some malachite, and I don't think that looks like malachite. But it might be. Here are some blues. I hope it is, because I love malachite, but here are some blue seed beads. And here are green dagger beads. Or maybe like, well, they're definitely dagger shaped, but like kind of have a little bit of other design as well. There are these. Here are some black seed beads. and kind of see how they shine. There's a decent pack of them. It says Rochelle beads. I don't know what that means. It probably has something to do with the shape of these seed beads and the way they shine. Here are these lovely glass beads. These are old Japanese beads, which I'm really fascinated by. I love the nice kind of purposely beautiful designs on here. You can tell they were very intentional in the way they all look very similar. I think those are really pretty. Here are these kind of foil glass beads, which I think are really nice. Because they were $1 a piece, that's a good bit, I think, in my opinion, for one bead. She must really like those. Here's some of these. I have some similar to this, but not exactly like that one. These are kind of nice. Here are these, which just looks like a little purple mix. Those are fun. Here are these faceted purple beads, which are really pretty. Those are really nice. It says sand-mated beads. I think there's a couple that say that on here in this thing, if I remember correctly. Here are these green beads with the shine on just one side. I think those are nice. Here are some more Millefori beads. I love these and the way the cane is stretched and rounded off. I think these are a really neat kind of Millefori beads. Here are some nice not drops, but kind of barrel beads. They're kind of diamond-y shaped, but rounded, like soft. Here is a strand of soft faceted purple beads, which I think are really pretty. Here are these beautiful green and gold beads. I'm not going to pull them out, but on the bottom of the container there are a bunch of these black ones with these colors on them. I think those are going to be really fun to use. Got these. It's really interesting to see the older polymorph clay beads. I don't know if I see them as much like unique like that in the store. I see a lot of cane polymer clay beads and stuff like that. Here are some nice striped seed beads. I've seen these in a lot of nice handmade jewelries. Here are some amethyst colored beads, because I know this is an amethyst. So this is what I mean by the coloring being inspired instead of those other ones being actual malachite. Here are just some nice cut off, I don't know, they feel like dyed stone, maybe glass. I'll have to look at them closer later. These are like clay beads. I think they're really pretty. Like I was saying, I think there was a lot of unique clay beads going on at this time at the craft stores, so I think that's pretty cool. Here's some check beads, which I'll have to look closer at because usually the color of check beads are really nice. Here's just a nice little collection of rounds. Here are these reds. I love these greens. These green rounds will be fun to use, and I like how they shine differently when you rotate them. These greens are really shiny. Kind of makes them look darker than they are. Here's some crystal beads. I love crystal beads. And this is Austrian and Czech glass beads. This is garnet colored. Garnet's actually a little darker, but I guess for the theme, like the crystal colors are often different than what they say they are. These beads look like they might be a little bit damaged, so I'll have to look those over. Here are these beautiful colored glass green beads. Here are these Czech ones, which are like brown and white striped. Here are these black and silver colored beads. And these brown faceted ones. Here are these unique purple beads. These kind of oval shaped Czech beads. Those are really nice. Here are some more of the glass treasures. I think each of these glass treasure things I found among the beads here, I've really liked a lot. And they look like they'll make some nice unique jewelry. Here's some Czech beads. Those are some very vibrant colors. I like that. Here are these pearl colored beads. I'll have to see if the finish is still good on those. These are really lovely. These are little hearts. And the shine looks really nice on those. These just look like purple glass beads. I kind of love the different things she wrote on to label. Like this looks like it was probably a thread holder. Here is some green glass beads from Get Crafts. Like always, if you guys know anything special about the particular beads that I'm showing, feel free to talk about it below in the comments, or if you got any ideas for me of what I should make out of them, love to hear them. And also, whatever you're working on, would love to hear about your projects down in below. Here's a little assortment. Looks nice together. Czech beads. Here are these little hearts, which are really pretty. These are from Get Crafts, it looks like. 8mm. Here are these little spacers. I think those look really nice. These little discs. I like how they shine. Those are like, I guess, glass cane, cut up and then repolished. These little bicones are pretty. It says jet glass. I know a lot of people like the jewelry that's made out of jet glass. Here are beautifully finished black beads. Those should be pretty fun. I actually dropped a couple, so let's see what it looks like up close. Oh, those look really nice. Oh, those are going to be fun to use. Look. Here are these. I think these are wood. It's a nice dark wood. Here are some little purple beads. They're pretty fun. Here are these. They look very Greeky. Here are some blue moon beads. Sorry, I don't know. I was looking at something on Fire Mountain's gems, so it just mixed the names together. But here's blue moon. I like the old packaging. I think it's a lot of material though to put on the packages. I think the ones they do now are smaller. Here are these glass beads. Oh, here's a nice little heart assortment with some old clasp in there, I think. Here are some Doris beads, which are really pretty. These are check beads. I think these have a really nice color and shape to them. So what are you guys' favorite types of beads? Here are some wood ones. When I started off, I think my favorite was always glass, because that was probably the best beads I had at the time. I didn't have many stone beads at all, if any, and had a lot of plastic beads, because, you know, that's what you get when you're a kid. I loved seashell beads back in the day. I still love them. Oh, check out these little hearts. I think those are precious. Here are these little wooden cubes. I think wooden beads have always been nice to me as well. I think it's just fun to see what you can do with anything. I mean, I think a good artist can use any type of material and make something nice I mean, obviously you can't get one type of each bead and that's it, but I think you should, you know, experiment with different types. I think you should make kids jewelry, adult jewelry, and all that. And I think it's good to play with different materials. And oh, these feel really nice. I love these little ones. I think these will look good with some beads I already have, I think. Unless, I don't know, I might put them by themselves. I haven't decided. But yeah. If you guys are just getting started, don't feel bad if you only have acrylic to work with. That's what most people start with. And you can work up from there, build up as you can. And you can still make really nice stuff. I mean, as you can see, some of the stuff in here is acrylic, and I'm pretty excited to use it. I talked in the other video a little bit about places I would say to go to find these different beads and stuff. If you see beads you like and you want to know an idea of where I would get them new if I were to get more, I can try to find it for you. So, or just finding it in general, or something similar, just comment below, and if there aren't too many comments, I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Here are the Gick crafts. I really like these Gick crafts beads. I've never heard of them, but I think they used to, based on the places I see in here that this person bought beads from, I'm assuming they came from Hobby Lobby or Michael's back in the day, so I'll have to look that place up. Ooh, look at this. I don't know if this is multiple colors or one deep blue, but these are really pretty. Here are these little seed beads. Here are some more blue seed beads. Some bicones. There's a nice assortment of different new beads to use in here, I think. I've never had this color, I don't think. And these are all dagger beads, I believe. These are really pretty. Whatever Stan Matex or whatever that is. They must have really nice bead choices because every one of them I find in here look really nice. Here's some more. Yeah, as I'm going through this box, like, I don't really know why these were put in here other than they're unique, you know, I guess, or these were like the special beads, or just the extra that just wouldn't fit in the other boxes. Here's a little mix of glass beads. This reminds me of the kind of stuff I usually buy new. I love a mixture of glass beads, but usually bigger than this. Wonder if this is about $1. That's not too bad for a handful of beads. Here are these, which I think are really pretty. Here are these kind of golden, bronzy colored beads. Here is a little assortment of glass again. These black glass beads. Black is a good color to put almost in between anything. Here are these, which are really nice and fun, called white pinwheel. That's interesting, and that's from Hallcraft. I feel like I was looking at Hallcraft beads the other day. Like I had a little advertisement or something. Here are these. These are a nice mix. Oh, I love these. Those are beautiful. Look at the shine on these. I don't know what you'd call that finish, but I really like it. I know sorry I don't know the different names of the finishes. I don't know, I'm not that knowledgeable about the different types of beads and stuff. I just like them a lot. And I like to use them. Because I know if you buy from the catalogs, you'll know the colors and stuff. That's one of the things you won't know, a lot of the names of the things if you buy them used like this. But, man, I think it's a good way to buy them anyways. Look how pretty these I forget what these are called when the metal is textured like that. I have some silver colored ones like that, but that rainbowish color is gorgeous. Here is another little mixture. I think that this person loved buying these little packs of Get Crafts ones. Here are these little blue ones that are really pretty. Looks like a little bracelet in here. Like a little practice bracelet. I'm putting all those aside to look through to see which ones are finished and which ones I want to keep or which ones I want to use the beads from. These have a really nice texture. And here's some more of those striped ones. I'm not sure what other people think of these, but I think they're really cool, and I've wanted some since I've seen them I saw them in a beading book I was looking at. I think these are really beautiful. The color is really nice and consistent. Yeah, it looks like for glass beads, right? These ones in particular I think are really nice because a lot of glass beads, they actually have a little bit covering the hole. So I like these. If you guys ever get glass beads that don't go all the way through, try a bead painter before getting rid of them, because there's always a chance it's just a thin layer of like paint or really thin layer of glass that you can kind of break through. Here's some cubes. Nice color, more of that, I guess, glick. It says primitive glass. I guess by primitive they mean like maybe hand-shaped. Here's some check beads. Nice dark color. Oh, here's a little, looks like a bracelet that was made. I'll have to look at that. These purple ones are nice. The neat thing about showing you these ones, you can kind of see a little bit of a lot of different colors. And a lot from this gick grass. It says California. And I guess these are check beads too. Nice dull purple. These are check. These say that they are older, I believe. I believe that says old. So, those are probably pretty old. If you saw the title, you see I put vintage, and that most of these are from the 90s and before on all the beads that I got. That's why it says vintage. But some of the older ones, I can't really predict how old they are because it was, like I said, the person passed on, and I can't really ask the original owner of these how old they are, but it's pretty neat to know that I have beads that might not come out anymore. If any of the like really old beads, if they're not in good shape, of course I'll just put them in jewelry to sell, but I might make jewelry for myself out of them just for the fact that they're old. And that's kind of cool that they have a history. This one's from Hobby Lobby. These are pretty. And they're large. I can think of some beads from one of my other lots that would go nice with those. These are really gorgeous. Here's another unfinished piece. These are pretty. Neat shape and finish. Kind of a clearish gray color. Some little check random beads. Little wood. Next to some seed beads. Oh, I think these purple ones are really nice. I think I've seen a couple in different colors of those in these lots that should be fun to play with. Tough to show you guys. There we go. Cute little bead. And here's some of the other ones that are wandering around. There's some white ones too. Showed you the black ones earlier. Here are these. That's a nice shape. These ones were made in India. I guess the Git Crafts had different ones from different places. There's a couple little blue beads. It's like all glass. It's pretty cool. Here's some more of that crystal glass beads. Looks like from Oklahoma. Well, it says packaged in, wow, it says made in Austria, packaged in Mexico, and it looks like it was sold in Oklahoma. That's That's kind of funny to have so much going on there. Seems kind of crazy to send it all the way. I guess they sent the beads from Austria and then packaged them in Mexico little by little and then sold them to America to sell to other people. Wow, that's pretty cool. These are beautiful. These are nice check beads. Here are these green ones. These ones. These pretty purples. Those are nice. Let's see, there's a few more as you can see to show you, but not too many. Let's see, there's these purples. Nice smooth finish. I can't wait to show you guys some of the jewelry I make from these. See what you guys think. If I use them. Oh, this is a nice mix of green. Let's see where this one's from. And then you just check beads. I shouldn't be surprised by that. I really like those. This is a nice selection of black beads, it looks like. It's pretty nice. That's a nice handful of beads. Such nice shapes. Some of this glass must be pretty high quality compared to what I normally use. Well, I don't know. I order a lot of mixes, so some of them I have to fix up a little bit before I use them. By, like I said, using my bead reamer and stuff, but a lot of these seem like they have even holes and stuff, and you don't have to work around little things like that. So that's going to be nice to have some high quality glass beads. And the different finishes on these are really nice too. I know some of these colors are not the easiest to find. It's so neat to see what things people pick out. Like these might not be something I would have originally picked out, but I definitely want to try them out and see how they look in things. These are really cool. I love these. A great filler bead. Sorry, we don't use beads. Here's some cloisonne. I love cloisonne. This is a nice size cloisonne bead too. Always get really excited when I see cloisonne beads for a good deal. Or included in something and I didn't know I got them. I once went to the medieval fair and found some that people were selling for 10 cents to 25 cents each, which for their size wasn't bad. I think they ended up giving me a pretty good deal on them since I bought like 10 of them or something at that time. These are a nice shape. These are fun. I like, where is it? There's a little star in there. And like some half moon shapes. Those are pretty cool. These are pretty. I have to wonder how hard it was to find some of these back in the 90s because we didn't have internet and, well, they didn't have internet and stuff back then. At least not as easy to use. So they must have had catalogs and had to go to stores to find all the different kinds. So I think this is really impressive, the ones that this lady had, for not even being able to access too many different places to get them. But I also think the little craft stores were very different back then too, and might have sold them differently. So maybe they were better deals, maybe not. Maybe they were harder and worse deals because you didn't have access to wholesale, like straight to the sources and stuff. So who knows? But I definitely think this lady found some great places to shop. These are amazing. I love this light pink color is gorgeous, and I mean all of those are gorgeous. It doesn't say where they're from. Those are beautiful. Those are pretty too. Oh, that's nice color. Those are pretty. Oops. Don't worry, I didn't break them. I'm barely off the floor, so. These stars are pretty. You can see some nice patriotic earrings from those. Oh, these are so nice. I love the different colors in these. Those are pretty. Nice cuts. Here's some flowers. I love flower and leaves mixed with themed jewelry. Great for weddings. For me every day because I love flowers. These look possibly either like really pretty. These almost look like fluorite, but they might be glass. I'll have to look at those closer. These are pretty. Ooh. I love this right here, this design. I don't know, it's kind of nostalgic to look at. I used to feel like I saw a lot of that when I was first learning when I was like 7. And I feel like the person who was sharing their beads with me to learn had some like that. These are pretty. Ooh, these are nice check beads. Let's see. Here's some more of those jewel tone beads. They're like really, I think they're either really pretty like glass or acrylic. The jewel tone beads are kind of interesting. This is a different kind of shape. Let's see. There's a couple more and then that will be all for this video. I hope you guys like the ones that I'm sharing these with to show you what I found. And know that I'm not trying to show off or anything. This is just my hobby and I enjoy sharing it. And I know I like to watch these kind of videos. And that's why I share them. Because I used to watch them a lot. And I still do. When I have the time. And I think it's fun to see what other people get. Or find. At different places, new or old. Oh, here's some red ones. Red wood ones. That's pretty cool. It's a nice color. Now these aren't super unique here. Wait, this one might be. Well, these right here aren't super unique. You'll see a lot of different kinds like this, but I think they're really beautiful. And they're they can be a little bit expensive. It's a nice little assortment. And the last thing I'm going to show you are these little green beads. And that's all for this container. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry they're so long, but there are a lot of things to show you in these. And I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. And I hope you have fun beading if you're a beader or whatever other art things you like to do. Well, bye.